I'm Dawn McKinney, and I'm the principal at Palmetto Bays Elementary School. I have been here, this is my 8th year. This is my 28th year in the district, but if you count all the other years, this is my 46th year in Horry County Schools because I started when I was 4. I went to Conway Primary when it was Conway Primary, and then Conway Elementary, and Conway Middle, and Conway High School, class of 1988. Both of my parents taught at Conway High School. When my dad retired, he was actually the assistant principal, and my mom, she taught at Conway High, and when she retired, she was the curriculum coach at Forest Brook Middle. It's interesting to see me grow up in all this and to see the people that I admired and who taught me and who I respected are still here and still plugging away for our children here. I started teaching at Loris Middle School. I taught 6th, 7th, and 8th grade at Loris Middle School, special ed. So then I moved from Loris to Waccamaw, and I taught kindergarten. I became an instructional coach, and I was that for 7 years. And while I was that, I don't necessarily know that I decided I wanted to be a principal. I knew that I wanted to help teachers, and I knew that I wanted to help kids in a bigger capacity. So then I got my degree and decided that I'm going to try for AP. So I became an assistant principal. In my first 2 years of assistant principal, I was, in my mornings, I was at Myrtle Beach Primary, and I left there at 11 and went to Carolina Forest Elementary. And then I became full-time assistant principal at Carolina Forest for 2 more years, and then I became the principal at Palmetto Bays. So I have one daughter. Her name is Maggie. My daughter and I like to travel. So Disney and Universal Studios, we're big Harry Potter buffs. I love being with my family. So to me, family is everything. And I like to spend time with them. I love to dress up. If you give me a dress up day, I'll dress up. There could be any given day when I'll walk down the hall in my Gryffindor robe or a Mr. Potato Head costume. I guess about 4 years now, I've been the elf on the shelf on the sign outside at the road. It's been on the news. The people at CVS ask me if I'm going to be elf on the shelf again. So when the kids come in the morning, I'm posed around the building. And then when school gets out, I'll go and I sit on the sign at the Palmetto Bay sign out there, and I wave at all the buses and the cars that honk, and so it's just fun being the elf on the shelf. I love it. I think it makes me personable. I think the kids love it. I wear ears all the time from Disney. I just think it makes me human and it makes me real. As an instructional coach, books became my thing, and helping teachers find books that match standards and to match science and social studies topics. I just liked finding books. But I like seeing children make connections with my books. Kids will come in here and they can lay on the floor and read books, or I have lots of toys that were mine when I was little. If they need some downtime or they need to decompress, they can come and play with my toys. They know to be very careful with them and play with them carefully. Or if they just need a quiet place to sit and read a book. And so that's what I want my place to be, is welcoming and warm, and it's child friendly. This also says who I am. Our theme or motto or whatever is service to students above all else. Whether that means play toys or provide them a lunch or a coat or help their family, that's what we do. That's service to students. You know, when I first got this job, my first thing was, I want my parents and my kids and my students to pull up and say, that's my school. And so I think they do. I want my kids, when they leave Palmetto Bays, to know that they were loved, that they're smart, that they're important, that they can do anything in the world that they want to do, and that they always have somebody here that is in their corner if they ever need it.